What's going on, Woodworking Nation, and welcome back to Armor God Woodworks. So today I've got a new tool in here. It's the Jet drill press, and it is model JDP 20S. It's a 20-inch drill press. It's got a 1.5 horse motor on it. It's very powerful. It's got a digital readout up here on the front, and so I just kind of wanted to go through and show you some of the features on it. It's got a really wide table. And it's fully adjustable up and down right here, and it's also got the lock on it right here so you can lock it in, and it's got a chuck key holder on the back of the key ring, and so you got a really heavy guide rail right there to lift and lower the table, and the handle is really nice and big and sturdy, and so it's all made out of cast iron. It's very nice. This is steel right here, and then of course it's got these really big handles up here. It's also got laser function here, so it'll shoot me a nice center point down here on the table, so I know exactly where my bit's going to hit, and it's fully adjustable. You can see you can go in and out right there, and this side right here is also in and out. That way your crosshairs will match up. This thing is heavy. It weighs almost 300 pounds. So if you get one of these, make sure you got somebody to help you assemble it, because that head unit right there is massive. I don't know if you can tell how big it is, but it is very large. So I wanted to kind of show you how this thing works. So it's a 110, 1.5 horsepower drill press, and it's all digital readout. And you can also link it in. It's not really, I don't think it's Bluetooth, but you can link it in and you can have all your presets done, and it's got auto stops, auto backs, and I mean, so if you set the digital stop wherever you want it, it'll stop right there. And it also has manual set right here, so you can just slide these up and down. You mash the button, slide them up and down, and you can do your manual sets right there, and you got the other one down here on this side. So this thing is massive. It's heavy duty. Got a huge spindle on it. I don't think we're gonna have any problems with this one. The one I had before was belt drive. It had 2 belts on it, and that's how you adjusted it with the belts. And what we found out was when you would adjust it, man, I mean, it had so much grease and stuff in it, you'd be nasty, and then you're putting fingerprints all over your product. This one right here, you don't have to do anything to it. I mean, it's high-tech redneckery is what we got going on here. If you think that woodworking shops are just you know, a bunch of guys in here trying to throw some stuff together, no, we're high-tech rednecks. So first thing you want to do is flip this switch on, and then my digital readout will come up, lets me know I got a Jet, tells me a couple warnings to make sure that I understand how to use the equipment, and then it comes up with this screen right here. So this right here tells me what my spindle speed is going to be. This tells me what I'm drilling into, and this tells me if my motor is being loaded too much. Kind of want to stay, you know, right about in this area right here with it, and you don't want to screw around with it too much. Now this right here is a light, so we got a pretty good deck light on here for working, so you can see, because the older we get, the blinder we get. So we need lights as much as we can get. And then this one right here, you mash it, laser comes on. I hadn't set this laser. I just opened this up and got it going and figured out how it worked. So I hadn't drilled anything with it yet, so I just been kind of messing around with this stuff. So on this right here, you can go to right here in this area. See where I hit that on your Forstner bit. This is the type of bit, this is the wood, this is everything that you're going to be doing. So if I come here and I'm going into hardwood, white oak, a 2-inch Forstner bit, and there's my size right there. It's marked at Forstner, 2 inches, and it's going to show me my RPM readout. Now, that's perfect for drilling into a hardwood with a 2-inch Forstner bit. So once all that's set, you confirm it, hit confirm, and so it goes back to this set right here. Then you mash this button, and the spindle comes on. And we're at 250 RPMs right there. So this thing, I mean, you set it however you want it. Now, turn it off. All right, so it stopped, and I'm gonna come back up here, and I'm gonna click on this function, and I'm gonna go down into softwood. Now you see it changed that to 500 RPM. So that's the optimal speed of where you need to be running. Now, whenever you go and confirm that, and it comes back over here and it shows you your motor load, of course, the more you push it down into the wood, the more that bar is going to move to the right. So you don't want to be putting so much pressure on it that it's, you know, burning your motor up. So that's a really cool function in this. If I go back in here Let's say I'm going into, let me see, glass and tile, brass, aluminum, acrylic, steel. So let's do acrylic. Let's see what kind of bit they'll allow us to do. A disc sander, a flap sander, a drum sander. All right, so let's see. Watch that 750. Whenever I go back up to flap sander, it's gonna run at the 2,000 RPMs. All right, so that's what I'm gonna be sanding at. So I'm gonna hit confirm and show you what 2,000 RPMs looks like on this machine. And it's super quiet. It's spinning hard, but it is super quiet. And the function on the side, it's got a little bit of resistance on it. It's kind of, you know, it's a heavy duty machine. This is no joke. And so whenever you get done doing that, you turn it off, spindle stops nice and fast, and that's how it operates. So that's the Jet JDP 20S. It's a 1.5-horse drill press, full digital readout. And so I'm hoping that this is really going to be a game changer for us, drilling holes and stuff like that, making everything a little bit smoother. So anyways, if you think that's cool, give me a thumbs up. I think we made a really good purchase with this, and I'm looking forward to using it. So anyways, nothing more important. Everything that you see in the shop is stuff that we do to help us make a living. Now, the thing that's going to give us life is a relationship with Jesus Christ. You can come in here and make a living all you want to with all this stuff, and you can have as much fun as you want to, but if you don't have Jesus Christ, you will not have a life. So never forget that. Stay in your Bible, read the Word, and believe everything that you read in that book. And if you have any questions about that, give me a shout. Stop by the shop. I'll pray with you. I'll talk with you. We'll figure it out. So anyways, man, y'all have a blessed day, and I hope that you always continue to put Jesus Christ first. Check you later.